We are back in my shed today looking at a square rail. What could be different? Well, let's start here at the header end. And for one, it's now a clevis pin. The outer trolley got smaller. I wish they would have matched that. Small little handle. New release rope. And this is something I added. This is a key release. I have to shorten this cable more. It's still too long. Oh, what do we have on the other end of this rail? Bam. I have the Chamberlain HD220. This is a new opener they just came out with. It's a 1/2 horsepower equivalent DC chain drive. Lid already shut off. The accessories they came with: 1-button Chamberlain 950 ESTD. There you go. It came with just the plain doorbell switch. Let me show you some odd stuff about this. Climb up here on the tractor. One, you can see I'm back to using pieces of metal on this, and for good reason. There's a reason why I did that. When I put these up here, both of these, I made them to fit a 10-inch chassis, which would be like all of those, and whatever I got back there. This one is only like 8 inches wide. No, while I'm up here, I hate standing on the tractor. There is absolutely no way to bolt a T-rail to this opener. You have to use the rail that comes with the unit. Right. Yeah. Also, for this one they changed a lot of the hardware around. These are only 7/16 inch bolts. 1/2 inch bolt won't fit through here. So you kind of have to modify the angle that they give you to make it work, which is what I did. This thing was $120 at Home Depot. You can see kind of the design of it. There's the light lens. It says, for however well you can read that, it says Chamberlain across the entire bottom. Here's there's little tabs here you squeeze in. It's kind of a pain to take off, actually. And it just opens up like that. Just one light bulb. And there's tab 1, tab 2. For this unit, you can't really see that, so I'll just read it. 60 watt incandescent bulb max. Yeah, that's right, only 60 watts. Or 23 watt CFL. It is also LED compatible, which is what I have in here now. Let's took one of the LEDs out of that. That was in here before this thing went up. They just came out with this not too long ago. I found out about it 2 days ago, and I bought and installed it yesterday. This thing is extremely quiet. I like it a lot. So I guess I will shut up and run it. And it stopped. It slows way down at the end of its travel. More so than anything else that I've ever seen. Go ahead and run this back down. Still the same, half chain, half cable. When we put the light back on, you'll see it slow way down here at the end. Yeah, quite slow. And it actually moves at about, I'd say maybe half speed when you're setting the limits. It doesn't move that fast when you're setting limits, so it makes the limits very easy to set. You probably also saw this thing. I added this thing in here for when I change openers. All I have to do is just take this thing out of the trolley and I could swap openers out. I did that because I have that now. I shortened the cable a little bit. Tell by how well it's not soldered. Or how well the soldering job is. It's strong, but I can move around some of this stuff. Yeah, it's not as nice as that, but it works. Updates. The key release is one of them. I didn't shorten the bolts because when I replace this door, I'm going to use the same release. Updates. I have lights. Hardwired. Come back here. I have a hardwired outlet there. And I added this piece of wood up here. It kind of helps stabilize that, and if I decide to hack a wall button or something, it'll just be mounted up there. And you got switch, outlets, etc. And it just plugs in there. I didn't want battery backup because I have this, and if something happens to this, I have that. So there was no need for battery backup. And there you go, it shut off. Go ahead and run this out. One of the nice things, if you stop it opening, it actually slows down, it just doesn't stop. It's actually kind of louder without the door. It takes like 5 seconds to travel like 3 inches. It's quite slow. Here's some of the hardware and extra crap that I have for it. I get another extra pair of sensors and all that hardware. Oh, they even changed the straight arm for this model, as opposed to the other one that has. Here, I have another one over here. Here's this is the top one here is the straight arm that you get with the like the bigger units, like that channel in there, or the newer ones. You would get an arm more like this. With this one, probably you can see this. This isn't the greatest surface to do this on. It's shorter. And also look at the holes difference. This one is 7/16 and this one is 1/2 inch bolts. So that changed. I'm still using the same door arm that I had on here. There's no reason to change it. You can see the little tiny trolley they have on it. It's a great little unit. I like it a lot. And I'm wondering if they're going to make all the units where they force you to have the square rail on it. This one, you kind of have to. You're screwed. There's no getting around that. Honestly, for the price, you can't get a better deal for what it is. Here, let me bring up some of the limits. Show you just how slow it moves. They're set the same way. It's got all the same terminals on it. I know it's kind of hard to see. No, there's the model and the XEC level on the unit. It says made. There you go. 7, 25, 14. Go ahead and reprogram just for the fun of it. You can see just how much slower it's moving. It actually sounds like it's struggling, but it's not. Yeah, I changed your eggs on the door a little bit. It's because that's mounted a little lower. My thumb hurts. Yeah, you can see just how much slower it moves when it's when you're setting all that. There you go. I think it moves a little bit faster when it's learning the force, more like normal speed. As it slows way down. I think that's the best thing that I like about it, is just how slow it moves at the end. And just like the rest of the Mikey units, you could still like run the unit up or down or whatever. You stop it, you continue opening it, etc. All the rest of the mic units are like that. I will run it down and that will be it. It runs the same speed going both up and down. It doesn't have like a high speed opening. So there's that. Shut the light off. And that's it. Tell me what you think of the new opener. This is going to be the main unit for in here. I will still swap them out to video other things though.